Welcome to Shellis's Dodgy Pen Tool tutorial. Your pen tool is here, and we're going to start with the default setting. With the default setting, you can just click on the screen and place anchor points at any position you like. You can then close this shape by letting the cursor get a little circle beside it and clicking. To start working on the shape, you need to control and click to make it active. If you don't do that and you try to work on it, you'll end up creating a new shape. To delete a new shape, just control and click on it, and you can delete the points like so. So here's our shape. Let's make it curvy. As you can see, when I go over the lines, the cursor changes to have a little plus beside it. This means I can add a new point at these points. If I click when it has the little cross beside it, back to creating a new shape again. So we don't want to do that. Here's my shape. Here's one of the first ones I added. As you can see, it's nice, curved, bendy. You can grab these handles to change the direction of the curve, the depth of the curve, how sharp it is, sharper moving it in, softer moving it out. The original points that I started with don't actually have any curves at all. These are very angular. These can be converted by clicking on them whilst you've got the Alt key pressed down. So you press down Alt till you get the little triangular cursor, click and drag, and that will allow you to add handles, which you can now move to wherever you want. The handles move, as you can see, in a kind of reflective mirror image of each other. That can also be changed by pressing down Alt and clicking on the handle. They'll then move independently after you've done that. So click on that one, that'll now move independently of its counterpart. To delete an anchor point that you want rid of, just hover over the square until you get the minus sign, and it'll then disappear. You can select multiple points by either Control Shift clicking. As you can see, they go dark when they're selected. You can also click them off again in the same way. These will now move and leave the unselected ones where they are. To move the shape around like that, just press down Control and click on any of the lines. You can also select various points by Control, click and dragging. Like that. You can select all the points by Control clicking, dragging as well, or by Control Alt and click like that. That's really the basics of it. There's not much more to it than that. You just move the points around, add and delete them until you have shapes that you like. Just play around until you're happy. We can now free transform that. Do we have a lovely heart? Once you've got the shape the way you want it, you can do a couple of other things. You can right click on it and create a vector mask. As you can see there, that sets it as a mask. You can delete it, you can define it as a custom shape, and that will save it in your custom shapes menu, and that means you can use it anytime you like. You can turn it into a selection like so. You can fill it, voila, or you can stroke it. And that's the basics. We'll start off doing a new building an icon using the pen tool in the next video.